What is going on, guys? Welcome to the next video in the 11 trading beginners series. So in this video we're going to be talking about risk management, and we're going to visualize what a trade looks like in regards to a entry point, a stop loss and a take profit. And we're going to show you how to use a position size calculator to manage your risk based on the account size you have and the risk percentage you are willing to place on each trade. So this is what a long box looks like, and this is what you will use when you are buying the market. When you're about to put on a buy position, you would normally draw out your long box, measure out your stop loss in pips and your take profit in pips. And what this means is once price hits your entry point and say it hits your take profit, it will automatically close the trade in profit for you. We always set a stop loss as well based on the percentage we're willing to risk on each trade, meaning that if price was to come down and go through your stop loss, it will cut the trade in a loss based on the percentage you are willing to risk. It is really that simple. The awkward bit is trying to work out how many lots you're willing to put on a trade and work out the percentage of your account that will be if it hits your stop loss. Now, if you don't know what lots are, lots is a unit of measurement that you would put on a trade. You don't say put $100 on this trade. You would put a certain amount of lots on, and based on how big your stop loss is, if that was to knock you out, it would only lose you $100, say. So how do we work out, based on our account capital, how much we're going to risk on the trade based on how big we want our stop loss? Now this is where the position size calculator comes in. So what you would do, you would put in the currency pair you're trading. So let's just say for this example we're going to use Euro USD. You would select your account currency. I'm just going to keep this in US dollars for the time being. You would input your account size. So let's just say you're using a $5,000 account. And a good rule of thumb in trading is that you want to risk 0.5 to 1% of your entire account size per trade. So you would input 0.5% and you would measure how big your stop loss is in pips. So you would go back to your trading view. In this instance we have, let's just say, a 50 pips stop loss. So we would put 50 pips, and the trade size, just leave that as 1, and then you press calculate. So in order for me to risk 0.5% of $5,000 with a 50 pip stop loss, I would need to use 0.05 lots per trade, meaning that if price was to come down and hit my stop loss, I would have only lost 0.5% of $5,000. So 1% would be $50, 0.5% would be $25. So on a $5,000 account, you are risking $25 per trade. So that is how you would calculate the lots you need to use on a trade based on your account size. Now, another rule of thumb I like to use in trading is that I will only trade if the setup will allow me to catch a 1 to 3. Now what that means is, you can see the risk to reward ratio here. A 1 to 3 would look like this, meaning that if I'm risking 50 pips on my stop loss, I want to be targeting at least 150 pips. So if I was risking $25 here in my stop loss, if price was to knock me out, I would only lose $25. I want to gain $75 if the trade was to win. Now, by doing this and only targeting a 1 to 3, it means you only need to win 30% of the time in order to still be profitable. So you could lose 7 out of 10 trades, but still win 3, and you will still be profitable. This is the importance of having a risk management strategy and always following your risk management strategy. It allows you to have statistical data measured over a period of time to show you that over a yearly period you would be profitable. Now obviously with this drawing I have drawn up here, it would obviously have allowed for a lot more than a 1 to 3. This is a 1 to 8.13, meaning for every 1 I risked, I would get 8.13 back. I hope that makes sense. Obviously throughout the course we're going to go into more detail, but at the start this is going to be very simplified for you guys. So the new people that join that have zero knowledge on trading and managing your risk, it's going to be fairly simple and straightforward for you to pick up. So just another little thing that I do, I only give myself 3 or 4 different lot sizes to trade from, and that will be based on the pips I need for a stop loss. So for a 5k account, to risk 0.5% with a 10 pip stop loss, I would need to use 0.25 lots. To risk 0.5 with a 15 pip stop loss, I could use 0.16 lots. To risk 0.5% with a 20 pip stop loss, I would use 0.1 lots. And to risk 0.5% with a 30 pip stop loss, I need to use 0.08 lots. This means that no matter what size stop loss I need, I'm still only risking $25 of the whole account based on the lots that I'm using. This is all going to make a bit more sense as we go through the beginner's course, but for now, bear with me. So the maximum stop loss I will use is a 30 pip stop loss. So if the setup that is being presented in the market at any given time requires me to have anything bigger than a 30 pip stop loss, I won't take the trade. 30 pips is the biggest stop loss that I will allow myself, and with a 30 pip stop loss I need to use 0.08 lots to risk $25. So I would encourage you to do this yourself, to give yourself a 10, 15, 20, 30 pip stop loss leeway, and use FX calculator to work out 0.5% of your entire account to work out what lots you need based on how big of a stop loss you need. I hope this makes sense. Any questions, feel free to drop them in the Discord, in the related channel, and we will get back to you ASAP. We will see you in the next video.